Hello everybody, welcome back to North Dakota Car Guy. In today's episode of Project Dream, we're going to be installing this amazingly beautiful HKS silent high power exhaust. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so you finally got enough money to throw away. All kidding aside, this is actually the cheapest exhaust I could find for around $700. That's with shipping. We got ourselves a HKS silent high power exhaust. Again, this is a single exit, not a dual. And the way they've designed this is basically we've got a pre-silencer over here, and then the big muffler itself. Look at this sucker. You like Rambo with this thing. Boom. Boom. Slip here from them. This must be like a return slip or something, but it's all in Japanese, so I have no idea what it says. I need to hook up my friend from Drift Nirvana to teach me some Japanese. We've got instructions here, all in Japanese. Wow, that is a huge exhaust. Alright, so I did have two of these guys on the other side. We'll go ahead and throw these in. You know what, I'll switch it up. I'll throw the back end in first, which is pretty easy once that's in. Well, that's in there. Wow, that seats like perfectly. Check that out. That's the cool thing with buying stuff like this, is that it pretty much just fits right away. One hanger. We've got the second hanger over here. Side. Sweet. Why aren't you using the electric one? I don't know. Oh man, I was supposed to mow the lawn. Alright guys, so I thought since we are here, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap the exhaust before I put it on. I've got just enough left over from Project Soy clips. So I'm not going to go into detail on how to do this. If you want to see that video, I'll have a tab up over here, or you can go check out Project Story Clips. Now, go ahead and get this out. Alright guys, so we are now at Tim's shop, aka my boss. I want to thank him again for letting us use his amazing shop here with all these great tools to get this stuff done. Without his help or letting me use his tools and stuff, none of this would be possible, so thank you again if you're watching. What I've got laid out here in front of me is a few pieces we need to get our exhaust finished up. Now I was originally just going to use this flexible, this is actually a repair kit heel for exhaust. And I was just going to use this and then weld onto our custom-made flanges here. But the problem was this is actually just a hair too short. So I went ahead and got these more exhaust little kit pieces here. This is 1.5 inch ID and OD. And what that means is this top is actually slightly bigger, I believe. than 2.5 inches, and this is slightly smaller than 2.5 inches. What that allows us to do is slap that into here, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna weld onto this piece here, and then we'll cut a hole into our connectors here, and then put that on and weld that together. So with that said, what we're going to do is we're going to use this gasket for the exhaust to basically mark up where we are going to drill our hole, and we're going to be using a plasma cutter to cut this out. So let's get to cutting. But first we got to suit up. Always wear gear when you're doing this. This is not child's play stuff. I almost cut my finger one time actually doing this. I don't know if I have a clip for that or not. But the only reason I didn't get a severe burn into my skin is because I was wearing some thick gloves. Not these gloves, insulator gloves. These guys here. So always make sure you're using proper equipment when you're doing this stuff. Save yourself some fingers. Go. Alright, so now that we know that these fit in the car, the next thing we need to do is we need to clean up our mating surfaces on here. Now, when you get these pipes, these are galvanized metal. They're galvanized to help protect the metal, to help them from rust and erosion and all that stuff. But when you weld it and it vaporizes, it's a very toxic metal that you do not want to inhale. So what we need to do is take a wire brush. We're going to brush down all the galvanized area that we're going to weld on and some of the surrounding area as well. And then we need to also brush up our piece of metal here so that this can mate up perfectly and there's no corrosion or any other bad mix in it. You guys can see there, you can see the great difference there between the very Alright, so now we're going to weld onto our tube. I did the other side already just to make sure I know how to do it. So let's go ahead and do this side. Alright, well, I need more light. Alright, so here is the exhaust piece all finished up. The welding isn't the most prettiest welding in the world, but it will work. It'll keep the exhaust contained and get it from point A to point B. Let's go ahead and throw this guy in the car. right, exhaust is fully in. I'm ready to hear some bang bangs and pop pops. Stay tuned.